talk about. Good morning. It's Motivational Monday. According to Norman, my 2025 Subaru Forester, I'll show you why I call him Norman in a few moments, unless I forget. But otherwise, I'll show you, right? But listen, it's Motivational Monday for Monday. That's why it's Motivational Monday, January 12th. 2026, and as my friend and acquaintance, good Glenn Lundy, used to say, or still says, make the most of today because it ain't never coming again, folks. You know that? Let me get a little more comfortable here. Anyways, I had to pull over. I just got the car washed, and I started to go live over there, but there were about 5,000 seagulls watching the cars come out of the car wash. So I said, let me scoot over here into the shade behind a, what is that, a funeral home? Okay, anyways, Motivational Monday for Monday, January 12th. Here we go. Who's driving the business where you're at? Whether you're the owner, the CEO, the GM, or the latest new hire, you are vital to the success of the operation or business. Yeah, you really are. You see, I'm going to pick this up a little more, I can see it. At every level in the organization, you should have agreed upon preset goals that are absolutely obtainable and that you will achieve. Not because you're told to. No. However, because you've accepted that goal and you have that drive that all leaders exhibit. I can't believe it. I'm here and cars are pulling. I'm behind a funeral home at 8 o'clock in the morning, and cars are pulling in. They're going to wonder, what am I doing with a mic in my hand in my car? Parked sideways. Here comes another car. I tell you what, trying to find solitude in a 5-minute period just does not work like it used to, right? Okay, they're getting out of the car and walking in. I guess we're going to embalm some people. I don't know, but I see Lexuses and Volvos. I tell you what, the dying business seems to be very profitable. You see, at every level in the organization, you should have agreed upon preset goals that are absolutely obtainable and that you will achieve, not because you're told to, like I just said a moment ago, however, because you've accepted that goal and have the drive that all leaders exhibit at one time or another to not stop at the goal, but to go the extra mile. Have you ever gone the extra mile? Everybody else stopped, but you kept going? Most people stop when everybody else stops. Oh, I thought it was a sneeze. Most people stop when everybody else stops, but seldom, rarely, and when we do see somebody go the extra mile, everybody's talking about it, right? So who's driving the bus, Gus? Good leaders are goal-driven and get good results. Great leaders are results-driven and more often than not exceed any goal expectations. The difference between a good and great leader: good leaders get to the goals. Great leaders go that extra mile. Who are you working for? And who are you, right? Good leaders realize they need the team to be successful. They're constantly focused on the field and the bench, and they rotate average good to very good team members in and out the front door. They are laser focused on one thing, and that is the goal at hand, often at the expense of others. Wow, here's the third, fourth car. 5 cars have just pulled in all around me. I'm being boxed in. I may have to just roll in a second. Great leaders realize they need the bench to be as those playing on the field. They value every team member, including good leaders on the team. This is incredible. Good leaders on the team to, I just got interrupted. Man, I'm telling you, when I'm done, I'm going to show you all the cars. This parking lot was empty 5 minutes ago. Everybody's late coming in here after 8:01. Anyways, let's get back on track. Great leaders realize they need the bench to be as those playing on the field. They value every team member, including good leaders on the team, to the newest of the newly hired, as they are the company's future. From the top to the bottom, great leaders never stop moving forward, which is how they far surpass any preset goals. Did you get that? Did you really get that? So let me ask you, the viewer, this. Are you in a company where your supervisor is a good leader or a great leader? Once you can spot the difference, then ask yourself this. Are you a good player or a great player because your team is counting on you. All right, folks, I'm going to wrap this up. I'm going to high five out. I got a couple of things to go over real quick. High fiving out from the 757. I am SubaruSteve Montgomery, a living legend in my own mind behind the funeral home, wishing you a great week. Remember, you can make it happen. Now, I wanted to show you a couple things. First is we're going to show you why I named my car Norman. Let me put the mic down. I don't know if you can still hear me or not. Got the mic down in my lap there, but I'm going to try my best here. We'll see. Okay, let me pick the mic back up here so you can hear me talk. All right, now, so here's why they call the car Norman, right? Because Norman, right? And then, Norm for short. I call him Norm all week long, but on Mondays, I typically call him Norman. He tells me today is the 12th of January. The outside temperature is a nice warm 35 degrees. It's 8:06 in the morning. And yeah, I'm going to listen to Starland Vocal Band and Afternoon Delight. But look at this. So when I pulled in here, this lot was empty. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You feel me there? I guess it's nice to be crowded sometimes, right? All right, folks, have a great day wherever you go, whatever. Now there's another guy coming out the back door with a couple hearses there. I guess they're getting ready to roll. I'm getting out of here. I don't want to be a part of this. I don't. Have a great day, folks, or whatever you do, like me, doing your Subaru. Yesterday, I tried to give away a free lunch on Sunday morning social media sermon number 136. Nobody paid attention, so I didn't give the lunch away. So that'll roll over to a future time as well. So I hope you're enjoying what you're doing. I hope you're doing what you enjoy, as I am. High five out. I am SubaruSteve Montgomery, wishing you and yours the very best that the best has to offer you and yours. Kind of like my double talk. I got 10